How would you like to crack the code to your real estate success? Hi, I'm Mark McInerney, President and CEO of CodeMark Financial. And in here, we teach realtors just like you how to become a mortgage money genius. Today, we're going to talk about loan products, specifically VA loan products. Thank you to all the servicemen and women out there. Sit back, relax. 3, 2, 1. Off we go.
I just wanna be your superstar, 'cause it's not where you're from, it's where you are.
Welcome. So thanks for joining us today. I forgot to mention that I actually have another guest with me. This is actually my main man, my ace in the hole, my home skillet. What's your name?
Boone.
Boone? Can you say hello to everybody, Boone?
Hi.
Boone, who are you?
Your son.
You're my son? Is that all you are? Are you my Boone Zarelli? All right, nice. What's up with that hat that you're wearing? What does that say on there?
It says USS McInerney.
Nice. And what is that?
It's a Navy ship.
What kind of Navy ship?
It's a frigate.
Now, do we know anybody else with this last name?
McInerney.
Who else is a McInerney?
I'm McInerney, including you.
Oh, I'm McInerney too. Well, today we're talking about...
We're talking about VA loans. Thank you for your service.
Wonderful. Yes, indeed. Thank you to all the men and women out there for their service, for the liberties that you guys defend and fight for. Well, for us to be able to do shows like this and offer, well, services such as our own here at CodeMark Financial. Now, we're going to talk about VA loans because we're in the process of talking about the different types of loan programs. VA loans, of course, though, are not going to be available for everybody, right? This is a benefit that is offered to the men and women of the military that afford them the opportunity to purchase a home with...
Zero money down.
That's correct, son. Zero down. Now, we do a lot of loans for veterans here in Texas. Actually, there's a lot of veterans here in Texas. One of the many reasons of why I'm incredibly proud to be a Texan. But the zero down to your veterans is not zero down completely in the entire home buying process. It means zero down for the loan. That's zero down for the loan, okay? So there's always closing costs that are still associated with purchasing a house, but the VA loan program affords a home buyer to bring no money down for the loan portion of the transaction. Now, let's talk about credit scores, because that's the other perk and or benefit that VA loans offer to our veterans. So Boone, how low can a VA loan go? How low can you go?
Actually, a VA loan has no credit score minimum.
That's right. Actually, VA loans don't have a credit score minimum. But just as Gemma, his big sister, and our guest from last week told us about FHA loans, VA loans don't have a credit score minimum, but lenders will impose a credit score minimum. And that is usually per the lender's own overlays, as it's called. So a lender, though that they can follow the rules that are given, they can also implement some of their own for the purpose of lending money. In this case, to veterans. So, being that there is potentially a credit score minimum, which you will find that there are, Boone, can you tell them what that credit score minimum is?
550.
That's right, 550. Very similar to what we discovered last time when we were talking about FHA loans, that the minimum credit score is a 550. I have to preface, the lower the credit score, the higher the interest rate. And also, the lower the credit score, the limited amount of loan options your veteran buyer is going to have. Why? Well, there's a specific type of lender or group of lenders that play in this, what is considered still a very subprime lending program. So yes, I believe that everybody deserves the opportunity to purchase a home, especially our veterans. However, if they have a challenged credit score, just know that it could be a bit of a bumpy ride in terms of what underwriting and approving and closing that loan might look like if the credit score is below 600. Now, Last piece, let's talk about debt to income ratio. The debt to income ratio on a VA loan is very similar to that of a FHA loan. Boone, what is the debt to income ratio that a veteran can have for their VA loan?
Up to 55%.
Man, you know a lot about this kind of loan. You're a very smart boy, aren't you? I like it. Indeed, that is correct. The debt to income ratio for a VA loan can go up to 55%. You'll notice that the nuances inside of the VA loan as well as the FHA loan have a lot of similarities, including that there's no credit score minimum, as well as very low, or in this case, no down payment. And then in addition to, the debt to income ratios can go above 50% and even as high as 55% with other qualifying factors. Take a quick minute to look at this slide, and let's take a look and recap of what all we have learned today. What did we talk about today?
We talked about VA loans.
That's right, we sure did talk about VA loans. And VA loans, you can put how much money down?
0.
That's right. And is there a credit score minimum?
Yes.
What is it?
550.
That's right, 550. Look, guys, you are becoming really, really polished inside of this game of, well, the loan process, part of it at least, the pre-qualification and pre-approval. We're going to be talking about underwriting. We're now getting into all of these different loan programs. You know about FHA, you know about conventional, and now you know about VA. Again, remember that if this little guy, how old are you?
5.
5? What grade?
5.5.
Oh, you got to put that half in there. 5.5. And what grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Wow, they must teach you a lot of smart things at that school that you go to. Yes?
I'm studying Eagles.
Studying eagles. Well, and you,
Eagles.
oh, eels. Eels and eagles. Well, I tell you what, that sounds like a very electrifying, flying way to learn some things. Yes? No, that didn't really go. Anyway, guys, look, greatly appreciate you showing in and showing up today. Do me a favor, like, comment, share, and, well, who says we can't learn a thing or two about a thing or two by someone that might be just a little over 2? You're 5, right? 5.5. I'm Art McInerney, President and CEO of CodeMark Financial. This is Mortgage Money Genius. Nice job, man.